I knew it. I knew this bitch was lying to us. I knew we couldn't trust her. Gypsy Rose is an animal. She's a monster. She's a monster who would murder her mother. Okay, let's not forget. Let's not forget. Let's not forget. First of all, she won't stop making our boy Ryan. Our boy Ryan is just, he's a sad, sad, sad man. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. I mean, let me find the TikTok for everybody. It's just, I mean, it's just so upsetting. I mean, just look at let me just copy the link. Let me tweet this out real quick. I'll just tweet it so that people know and people can be aware of just this sadness of a man. Ryan, the way Gypsy has treated Ryan through this whole thing, I mean, she's out here just doing nasty, nasty things to him, making him feel bad, making him upset. And it's something we can't, it's something I'm not going to say. Look how sad this man is. Look how sad she makes him. No wonder. No one, like I would be, praise the Lord. We're Team Ryan, babe.
My wife would stop doing this. Being with somebody like her, it happens a lot. You know, I knew her being released, it would be hard on her, you know. But I mean, I know she loves me.
No, she doesn't.
It's not even up for debate. But
no,
it's like,
it should be.
My heart just got ripped out.
Well, listen, this was filmed like half a year ago, so oh, poor Ryan. I mean, look how sad he's crying. His glasses are fogging. How much more sad does it make it when the glasses fog? Oh, damn.
I mean, it's not even up for debate, but it's like my heart just got ripped out.
Poor guy.
And I have to pick it up all the time, and I'll do it every time. She feels cooped up, and she feels freer and cut off on occasion. And, you know, of course she felt free this last time. It was a Disneyland trip. Like, they go and they have all this stuff planned, and they're going to have fun, and da-da-da. That's not normal life. But with me, it's a normal life, and it's like, I don't know, I guess she's still stuck in fairy tale world. I don't know.
Oh, the struggle between real life, TV. Now she's getting a little money. Now she's going to Disney World. You know what's funny is that when Gypsy was under the control of her mother, they got free trips to Disney World. And now that she's not, she still is getting free trips to Disney. You know, it's weird. But like then back to reality, Ryan didn't get to go to Disney World. And of course, he's a little sad about it because now when he's back, he has to deal with emotional Gypsy. He has to deal with traumatized Gypsy. And of course, look at his face. Ryan has feelings too. We're Team Ryan. I just want everyone to know here.
Like, I've created this life for her and all this, and I guess it's just not what she imagined, man. Then, you know, I don't know what else is at play. You know, she still mentions her ex from occasions.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Unfortunately, this guy didn't go to Relationships 101. The day, listen, we saw it in season 1. The day you were on the phone with her when she was in prison and she said, I had a dream about my ex. And you said, do you still think of him? And she said, yeah, I was just rubbing one off in the top bunk of my cell to that man. I was just going to town to the thought of Ken. Like, and he's like, well, okay, fine, I guess, but you still want to get married, right? Like, that should have been your exit strategy. But Ryan, he's an emotional boy, okay? All he wants is love and a little bit of attention and a little bit of recognition. Okay, and he's going to get that if he just sticks it out and goes on the TV show and just, you know what I mean, did everything that he needed to do in order to stay with this girl because it's going to be huge. Look at us. Look at them. We're talking about it every week. There's even more news to come. She might be a complete liar. I don't know.
Continues to, like, always is in the background. And I'm like, are you talking? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And I have to believe that. Like, I can't think otherwise, because I'd go crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I would go crazy. And then I'm the jealous, controlling one, you know? It's just hard. I mean, I don't want to split up, but I mean...
Yeah, you do. It's for the best.
It's not up to me.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
It's up to her 100%.
It's never been up to me.
Woo! Red flag number 2, big boy.
You know, like, she knows I don't love her. I always have.
Looking at the camera for approval to make sure that, like, was that good? Did you get the take? Was that good enough? Was that good enough, do you think? Should I do it again? Should I cry a little harder?
I always have.
Wow. Yeah, you got the nod. We're out. We're done. Yeah, that's it. That's the shot. Thank you, Ryan. You can go. Thank you. Man, oh day. Poor Ryan. Now, the news on the street is Gypsy's a liar. And we covered it last week. Shout out to the Army for taking that clip to the numbers we got it to. Shout out for all the positive comments. Shout out to the new subscribers on our Gypsy coverage. But all I'm saying is we propped this bitch up on the pedestal, and now things seem to be rolling right downhill. We thought we were getting season 9 of the Kardashians with Gypsy Rose, but it turns out she's not that great of a person. And so now take this with a grain of salt here, okay? But we've got some, we've got an update. Let me just find it here. Of course, I don't have the link. Let me just find my history here. Where's my YouTube channel? Where's it at? Here it is. Gypsy Rose exposed. Now, listen. Listen. We need to take this with a grain of salt. We all know the, what word? The reputation that Unwind with Tasha has with her guest, okay? You know, the Will Smith and the demonic book and the lawsuit that was supposed to come from that. I don't even think that happened. Like, everything, this is a clickbaity type of channel, so let's take it with a grain of salt. But for this story, I'm all in because I agree, because I think Gypsy's a liar. This lady, listen to this. This is just the trailer. Unfortunately, Tasha has the full episode behind her $12.99 a month paywall, and we're not about it. I don't like paying. I've got ads on Netflix. I won't even pay for Netflix without the ads. That's how not interested I am in paying $12.99 for Tasha's content. I'm sorry, but I'll enjoy a nice 30-second McDonald's commercial in the middle of, you know, season 3, episode 8 of fucking Trailer Park Boys. I'm sorry, Tasha. So all we've got is the trailer, but let's break it down. I think we can believe everything she's saying here, despite what I just said 30 seconds ago, okay? Holy shit. Not Metro Boomin, dude. Get him out of here. Freaking Tasha.
You went from actually being poor Gypsy in the beginning. Yeah. That's how you got all the information. And then as you were developing this series, you started to uncover more. You was like, well, we're not dealing with a victim. Well, in the history of
us too, we were all on the roller coaster ride with her. We were all Team Gypsy. We don't give a shit that you killed your mom. She probably deserved it. And here we are, Team Gypsy. And then we start getting all the information. Then we start breaking all of it down and seeing the timeline and the divorces and the pregnancies and the TikToks and the Lifetime documentaries and everything, and the book coming soon. And now it all doesn't seem to sort of make sense. I mean, look at Tasha. She's suspicious. She's suspicious.
You started to uncover more. You was like, well, we're not dealing with a victim.
Well, in the history of ever, Tasha, when have we ever listened?
I'm so sorry for pausing it once again, but I love how every single person in Gypsy Rose's life lives in the trailer park. This woman has the haircut. This woman has the sunglasses on her head. Her bra is sticking out of her shirt. She's Gypsy Rose's next door neighbor. She's got lot 93 and Gypsy lives at lot 92, and Ryan and his boys had to move down to lot 94 because it was too close to the house. Like, what? They're all, I've said it once, I'll say it again. These are our TPKs, our trailer park Kardashians, and we're here for it. We're here for it. I've got a show. Like I said, I've got a show idea. It's loosely based on the Trailer Park Boys, Letterkenny, and Gypsy Rose's life. I'm pulling inspiration from the TikToks. I've got other people. I've got a name. The show is called Kingsbury. We might be in early production as of next year. Based on all this new information on Gypsy and Ryan and everything else, Kingsbury Season 1 might be coming to Netflix sooner than you think. Stay tuned. Inside Baseball, maybe sneak peek. I shouldn't have said it.
To what a murderer says about if ever, Tasha, when have we ever listened to what a murderer says about their victim?
Oh, wait, stop. Go back. So listen to this, what she says. This is actually insane. And it's actually one of the true points of the video. Ready? Listen to this.
It's like, well, we're not dealing with a victim.
Well, in the history of ever, Tasha, when have we ever listened to what a murderer says about their victim? No murderer has ever come out and been like, yep, I did it, and they were awful, and I hated them, and that's why I did it.
You are going to be...
Dude, she's 100% right. When in the history of this country have we ever taken the side of the murderer, and when they're like, yeah, listen, the person that I took out, they were terrible, they did mean things to me, they were nasty, they deserved it, and we all went, yep, that's right, you're right, yep, we believe you. We're all, when in the history of murderers and serial killers and mass shootings and any fatal casualty in this country, have we ever propped up the person who committed the crime on such a high pedestal to the point where we're watching them on national television, a reality series every single week, go through the trials and tribulations of their own relationships? You know?
Like, yep, I did it, and they were awful, and I hated them, and that's why I did it.
You are going to be the first on record to state that this whole thing that we've ever known about Gypsy Rose was a scam.
The only person who should be in trouble for leaking her medical information should be her stepmother. Want it out? Yes. If they didn't want it out there, then they shouldn't have given it to everybody like it was fucking candy.
Oh.
You gave it to HBO. You gave it to A&E. You gave it to bloggers. You gave it to podcasters. You gave it to the stalker lady on the street. That freaking, you gave them to everyone. You can no longer claim that they're private when you gave them to anyone and everyone that spoke to you.
And then they tried to turn around and
sue me.
Listen, that's an issue. You gotta know when shit starts going south in your life, when bad things start happening in your life, there's a 33 to 43% chance that there's a stepmom lurking in the shadows somewhere. There's usually a stepmom playing puppet master, doing all the secretive things behind the scenes in order to control the rest of the family around her. You can't trust the stepmom. If there's a stepmom in the situation, get out, dude. Run the other way. If you're, I'm just saying, not all of them, 33 to 43%. That's the math. We've been doing the research for the last 12 years. I haven't opened the box yet. The phone hasn't rang.
to me because I have them.
This is why the government don't like white women, because y'all be finding out everything. The only time I've ever heard of that chromosome deletion is from your parents or cousins, or they're somewhere around there, like in West Virginia, babe.
If you don't know this yet, Tasha, Christy admitted on national television that she's the one who split up Ryan and Gypsy and was talking to Ken the whole time, trying to get Ken back together with Gypsy. And
I said it. I just said it a second ago. The stepmom. And I don't know if she's working with Gypsy or not, but the stepmom broke him up. The stepmom got Ken back in her life. You know, I've had it happen. If you know, you know. But like, you know, parents, especially a stepmom, will start and keep talking to the ex and be like, yeah, you were the best for my daughter. You were the best thing that ever happened to her. I wish she wasn't with this guy. I wish she was with you still. I think you should reach out to her. I think you're better than Ryan. And then Ken, in his mind, is like, well, there's no reason that Christy, the stepmom, would say that. It must be coming from Gypsy. And so Ken goes and texts Gypsy, and now the whole story unfolds, and the avalanche falls down, and our boy Ryan is crying.
she's proud of it. She's proud of it.
Of course she is, because she's a bitch.
Freaking marriage that her daughter had.
Insane.
A man who really cared about her.
And introduced her to the new guy.
To the old fiance. Yeah,
And
got the old
Tasha.
fiance back in her life.
So whose baby is it that Gypsy's carrying?
Hell if I know. I
That's
don't even
the
know
question.
she's carrying one.
Whoa! We didn't think about that, did we? We don't even know if she's actually pregnant. Could just be a picture of a squirrel she found on Google and got printed out at CVS. Who knows if she's actually pregnant, let alone whose baby it is. Wow. All right, few seconds left. What's any last bit?
This point.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, wait till you hear this. If you don't know this yet.
Watch this full.
Watch the full. Fuck you, Tasha K. Listen, it'll be on YouTube eventually. I'm sure it'll go dummy viral, and I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to cover it.